Perfecto. Hi. Yeah, we're back. We have a little over an hour until I have to go, so we're just gonna play more of this. Unfortunately, my uh oh, my entire screen just flashed black. Oh dear. Oh, don't do that. Oh, I don't like that. Stream's fine. Okay. Cool. That was unpleasant. So yeah, as I was saying, sister is not here, so you're going to have to be subjected to my most feminine voices. So yeah, this guy just died. Oh, shiny. That's a shiny. What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and Ten Mataro battling it out. Ah! Careful, Apollo! It's got blood on it! Is that our murder weapon? Really? Hey, you're right. Wonder it's the alderman's blood. How do you remain so calm after seeing all this blood? That's nothing. Well, this isn't the first I've seen of something like this, so is this a reference to Phoenix's first case? You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case. I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Fox, a name and statue added to the court record. Nice. So yeah, we can look around in this manner. That's fun. Ooh, lights. Look! This statue only has one tail. Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox's sidekick? I bet the number of tails represents a yokai's power. Well, it does specifically for the kitsune, I know. So, if you had two, Apollo, I'd only have one? Wait. What? Not that it means you're better than me. Got it? Like I said. What? Does she know about his perception? Yeah, it's the same. Nothing over there. Oh, a new thing. Those weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the alderman's blood. Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing? Dangly earring. They're pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers also point to a bird. Then it must be one big bird, and not of the friendly yellow type either. You just call her a bird? Maybe it's some mutant bird creature. So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman QB with a spear. It's more plausible than saying a monster or a yokai did it. Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is, by definition, a monster. There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can lift it up. And I forgot what this guy's voice was. Freeze! Yikes! No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. Okay, I don't think that was the voice I gave him last time, but you know what? That's what we're going with now. He does have a point there. Hey, Detective Fulbright. Did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I hear an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. And you waited till now to tell me. I'd better get over there at once, in justice we trust. You tricky individual. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's our chance to look around some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. What's your weakness, Apollo? Don't be shy. What is it? Tell us. I'm trying to move the geezer. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Wonder how it got here. Why does this seem important? It's an Ace Attorney case. Everything is important. That wasn't even added to the court record or something? Okay, that's great. And we saw everything. No. Okay, there we go. Oh no, wait, I meant to go in the opposite direction. Which I now realize I could have just, you know what? Whatever. We're all good. Sword. This one's a spear. But what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers. Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in the manga once. You read manga, Apollo? Really? What are they used for? Oh, things like pinching through... What? Excuse me? What? Oh, gouging eyes out is fun. Okay. Okay, I get the idea. But I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that. Demons eat canned food? I always wondered what they ate besides people. Okay, so I guess Apollo reads horror manga. Respect. Oh. There's something behind the door. What is that? Whatever it is, looks like it's broken. Probably broke when the door was opened. Why would anybody put something there? We aren't even gonna get close. As I yawn. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. Maybe it was Jinxie? She was the first one to discover the body. She must have heard the screams and come running in here in a panic. Well, look at you, Apollo. Now you're using analytical psychology too. I don't think that's what it is. I am. Wow, you really learn quick. I don't think I do. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the Ace Attorney of Write Anything Agency. I'm pretty sure that Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is the Ace Attorney. I can't tell whether she's serious or not. Now, if Trucy said something like that, I'd immediately know she was messing with me. We looked at the clock. We looked at the things next to the clock. Did we look at the other door? It's my door, no. Okay, what's that on the ground there? Is that a rock? A plate, perchance? Nothing we haven't looked at already, I guess. Okay. Well, so we get to look at. Chandelier? No. Oh. Nothing much to see on this side. Maybe I should go to... Oh, I did. Oh, okay. You know what? Just got distracted by the shiny again. What about the window? Oh, we can look at the window. Nice. Hey, this window opens. Whoa. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff. The window only opens about 6 inches, not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo! There's something caught in the window frame. Looks like gold fur. What a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal. Wonder what it's doing here. Did all our Mancubi have a pet fox? Golden fur added to the court record. Hey. Is that... Yeah. Guess that about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows. Hey, Apollo. Do you hear something? Is he just gonna come bursting through the door, the detective guy? I don't hear anything. Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait. And the echo of someone's voice. In the name of justice. Yep. Injustice. Yeah, sorry, I'm not home alone this time, so I'm not gonna be like screaming like usual. Somebody's got a sharp set of ears. That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct. I heard it through the air ducts? Yeah, check it out. Oh, that's useful information. But why would she hear you through there? Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, the vent is connected to an air duct that leads out the hallway. The wind must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through that air duct or something. I mean, we've had this issue before in case 3 of the last game that didn't happen correctly. A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into. That much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you? Not to mention it's a tiny little square. I guess you're right. Speaking of things in this room. Yeah? Can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Ah, come on. Throw us a bone. Throw us a bone here. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright? But I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. Yeah, I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about. But keeping information out of enemy hands is also a form of justice. Which justice is the most just? Why is this always so hard? Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto. To serve and protect. I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yes, of course. I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information. Can you stop with that, man? It's starting to get annoying.
We did it, Apollo.
Yeah, we did it all right. Well, she did it. But I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Peace. Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right. And this photo shows what she saw after she opened the door. Nice. Miss Tenma had a key allowing her immediate access. A key? So then the Fox chamber was locked? Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to its door. Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor. But it disappeared after his murder. That's fascinating. Disappeared? You think the killer took it? Probably. He's probably still in these walls. It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is the most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you.
You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean.
I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I am only helping good little boys and girls.
Shameless rascal? Who even says that?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either. Alrighty. Perfecto. Feathers and tracks. Those feathers and tracks look like something the yokai would leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some kind of monster, do you?
What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something?
Temataro.
Because from the black feathers and big tracks, looks like that creature did it.
Our prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature.
Can Tenma whatchamacallit even be made a victim of slander?
I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman.
So, the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind. Make it look like Yokai Tenma was the killer.
Wait, what? Now I'm as confused as you. At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. Alright, so what was your suspect? So, Mayor Tenma's your only suspect? That's right. Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking too. I don't think you should. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time. Filch. Oh, I am tired. Guy who just tried to steal my bracelet. Lives up to the name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all. She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive.
It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the blame on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear?
True enough. That spear looks even bigger than her. It's also probably bigger than Apollo, who's apparently 5 feet tall. He's so tiny.
That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect.
I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it.
Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor.
Oh, are we getting another new prosecutor? Prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial?
That's the one. He's, how shall I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is, unless you faked a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before.
That sounds sick. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Oh, that sounds awesome. Can I ask why a man imprisoned for murder is serving as a prosecutor?
Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles.
I feel like that's not good. It's just easier to rig.
Everyone's talking about how this murder was work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job.
But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane.
Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so
Edgeworth?
none of us are in a position to question the matter.
This really is the dark age of the law. This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackquill, would he? Do you know him?
Bingo! Simon Blackquill. So, you have heard of him?
You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? How do you know him, Athena?
Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai?
That's a sick name.
That's Prosecutor Blackquill.
The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal?
Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things.
How so?
His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law.
Oh, so it's his fault then. What? And he, of all people, is gonna stand in court tomorrow?
Never fear. I myself will be there to protect you.
That's reassuring, I guess.
Well, you kids knock yourself out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow.
Is that genuine or...
Wait, Detective Fulbright. I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you
barefoot? What? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. Does he not have shoes on? Why? Ah! Oh my god, did that guy steal his shoes? I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now. Sounds like something I would do. Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes?
I gotta go on a fire call.
Okay.
Can you cook the beef tips?
Yeah.
Literally just dump them in a frying pan, turn it on, keep stirring them. The rice is already in the cooker, and there's 2 bags of corn that need to be nuked for 5 minutes each.
Okay.
All right, and you can start that in like 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, I have 10 minutes, I guess.
Yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must be truly on the side of justice.
Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective. I mean, he stole from an attorney. I mean, stealing shoes right off someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Yeah, he's about as perceptive as I am, it seems. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see. Maybe we should have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. April 17th, QB Man at fire. This is just awful. Terrible, I say. Someone help! Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No. The name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So, what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Come quick. Oh, okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Did he get something stole from him? Is that the mask of the guy? Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Ninetales mask. The Amazing Ninetales? He did. Alright, the wrestler who appeared during the festival special. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him. What? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Look. There's some white hair caught up in this mask. What do we have in the court record as of yet? Let's see. We got badge as usual, scroll, boarding charm, a flower, a newspaper about Demataro, the crime scene diagram, flare, statue, the fur, the crime photo, and now the mask. Cool. So, what makes you believe that the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't you? Yes, I mean, no, just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? No. What a team! Me in my man's mask and you in that demon mask of yours. I'm not wearing a mask. Demon mask? Wonder if I can make it big. Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut and do like that. Come on, Apollo. Ask him about the Amazing Ninetales murder already. So, Amazing Ninetales was probably the one that murdered the other guy, right? The Amazing Ninetales is our village's savior, and don't you forget it. I see. His trademark's a gold cape made to look like a nine-tailed fox. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tamil wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Huh. The Amazing Ninetales really does sound, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's your worship around there like a hero. I can speak English. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kinda monster like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales. I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Ouch! What's a bad idea? Check out your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it. I got lots more. Where'd you get them from? Amazing Nine Tails glossary. Nah. So you keep saying the Amazing Nine Tails was killed. What's the story behind that? First, we're gonna do this. Details. Oh, that's just it. A photo of the hero who sparked the monster craze and saved Nine Tails Rail from becoming a ghost town. Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. The word around Nine Tails Vale is he was killed by Tematato. You villagers really are superstitious, aren't you? That we are. We love conspiracy theories too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor of Tenmatown. What is he plotting? Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Tematato. Tato, that's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. Ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the amazing Ninetales. He vowed to battle the mayor of Temletown and stop the municipal merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried.
Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder, remember?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I knew that. Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. Cuby said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. Wait. I was reading aloud, but I wasn't comprehending. Okay, he was in the caretaker's office. Where's... Do we have a map of the whole thing? I don't think we do. Shoot. Okay. Wait, oh! I forgot we have a notes section. Oh! Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let's see. 33. He's a self-styled champion of justice and keeper of the peace. Yep. Oh, such little info on him. The caretaker of QB Manor. I don't like him. The latest lawyer to join our agency said he's when she was in Europe. The deceased. Okay, he's the dead guy. Is that all wording tags? That poor guy. Okay, yeah, whatever. Must have been talking about the small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back up your statement, Mr. Filch? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Temma's aide. Florent Bales was named. So the two of you were together. It's a pretty sound alibi, all right? No one came in or out of the manor at the time of the murder? Kept watch here the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And even if anyone did, there's a security camera would have spotted them. That their security camera was spotted. So no one came in or out during the time of the murder. It means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So, do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt. This hair is a mask worn by the amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Rex QB?
Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing. This places the mask at the crime scene at some point, which means... What does this mean? He could have been the murderer? Someone with white hair who's linked to the murder and is against the merger. No way. Could the amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be... Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face. Oh, no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something since she works here. Going for a reattach to the amazing Ninetales mask? Okay, well, how unfortunate it is, but I think I have to go away now. I was intending to do it for a lot longer, but, you know. Anyways, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm glad we get to play as Apollo again. Anyway, I'm gonna disappear now. Goodbye.